So we can agree that community is important, but not all community is equal. In high school, I had the opportunity to go to a week-long football kicking camp over the summer at a local college. And we would work with the trainers in the morning, but for most of the rest of the day, we were on our own. So what do a bunch of high school-aged boys staying in college dorms by themselves with no supervision do? Well, we find something to do. So we walked down to the closest store, we purchased some water balloons and a water balloon launcher, and we went back to the dorms to see what we could come up with. You probably know where this is going. It wasn't long till a few of the boys decided, hey, it'd be fun to climb up on top of the roof of the dorms and shoot water balloons at all of the summer students walking to and from classes. And it also wasn't long until I agreed to join them. Long story short, we ended up gaining the attention not just of the students, but also of the local police, who simply weighted us down, detained us, and made us all call our parents to tell them what we had been up to. The week started out so promising, but it ended up so poorly. In a very short time, the community around me led me down a path that was not good for me. Now, that was 1 week. Imagine a year, multiple years, or a lifetime of bad influences. In 1 Corinthians, the Bible warns us, do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. Someone once said, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You see, the people that you're spending time with today are shaping the person you will become tomorrow. The wisdom of Proverbs says this in Proverbs 13, says, walk with the wise and you become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. Here's a good question. Who are your 5 closest friends? The 5 people that you spend your most time with. Because chances are you're becoming the average of your 5 closest friends. So show me the 5 people who are closest to you and I will show you who you will be in 5 years. You see, it's impossible to live the right life with the wrong friends. Proverbs 12:26 says, the righteous choose their friends carefully, but the way of the wicked leads them astray. We must choose our community wisely and with caution. The next 5 years are going to pass. Who will you become? That's up to you. But rest assured, your development will depend on your relationships. So what does a good friend look like? Let me give you 5 qualities of a good friend today. Here's the first one. Good friends are honest, even when it hurts. Proverbs 27 says, better is an open rebuke than hidden love. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. Good friends tell us the truth even when it's uncomfortable because they know that it's what's best for us. Here's the second thing. Good friends are faithful. In Proverbs 17:17, it says, a friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. A good friend endures. They never quit. They never leave. They stay till the end and stick out the rough times right beside you. Here's a third thing. Good friends stick closer than a brother or sister. In Proverbs 18, the Bible says that one who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin. But there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Here's what I found out. It's not how many friends you have that matters. It's how good of friends they are. Here's a fourth thing, is good friends are sacrificial. In John 15:12, Jesus says, my command is this, love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. A good friend is willing to lay down their life, their stuff, their schedule, their priorities, and even their reputation for you. They don't just say they love you, they show it by their actions. And finally, a good friend makes you better. In Proverbs 27:17, it says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. We all need people in our life that will hold us accountable, and set us a good example to follow. Friends that will bring out the best in us and spur us onward in our relationship with Jesus. You've probably all played the game at some time in your life, tug of war. You and your team are on one end of the rope and another team is on the other end. And each team tries to pull the other team across the boundary to win the game. It's a pretty simple game, but not everyone who thinks they're going to win wins. You see, there's only so much room on the rope, and everybody needs to pull their own weight. Surely, everyone has different abilities and different strengths, but the key is that everybody's pulling together in the same direction at the same time, working to accomplish the same thing. Now, this is true in life when it comes to healthy community. Here's my question. Who's on your rope? There are two failing scenarios. One is that you have no community. You don't have anybody on the rope with you. You're all alone, pulling, dealing with life, struggling, and nobody around you to help. Here's a second scenario that fails, is that you have the wrong community on your rope. You have the wrong people around you, the wrong influences that aren't helping you get to where you need to be. They're actually pulling you in the opposite direction. There's only so much room in your life for close relationships. And you must make room for relationships that are going to make you the best you. Make room for those that are going to help you with the load, fight the battles you need to win, to become who God created you to be. And if they're not that kind of friend, they either need to step up or step out. So ask yourself this: do you have community? And secondly, do you have the right community? If you answer no to either of those questions, make a change today.